Yes, everyone, welcome back to another match day vlog. We got Brisbane taking on the high-flying Wellington Phoenix today over at Suncorp, a sunny Suncorp for the first time in God knows how long. I'm glad it's not raining because I'm not feeling like getting wet tonight. But anyway, we're at the stadium. Let's get into the game. The game's just about to get underway. Major changes for Brisbane. Majok drops out, Wadiam comes back in. Aldred got injured in the warm-up, so Nikolowski comes back in, and O'Shea and Yelich are starting, so mega changes for Brisbane. Hopefully for their sake they can actually get a win on the board. They've only had one in their last 7 or so. Here's Yelich, takes it inside, goes for the shot, it's over. Decent start from Brisbane. They're playing a lot more fluid football now that Ben Carn's finally got his style implemented into him, but obviously Ben Carn's on medical leave, so we wish Ben all the best. So hopefully he's back in the Brisbane setup soon enough. O'Shea, over the belt. Oh, I think Wadiam's got in the way there. I think Burke-Dory would have been onto that. Positive from Brisbane though. They're getting much better under Ben Carn and I guess Ruben Zankovic now. Here's Wadiam. The shot from outside the box, deflected up. The press is working well against Wellington, which we've seen other teams do well against Wellington with a press, but Brisbane, it's not something they've been overly good with all season, but it's starting to look good for Brisbane. Yelich to Roar. Cross relay absolutely roofed it. If it had more power, it'd be out of the stadium. That was ridiculous. Here's Van Hatten. Out to Alte. Alte with the shot. High and wide. But pretty much Wellington's best chance at the game so far. They haven't had much. It's 33 minutes in and they haven't really done much. Wellington in the attacking third at least. Henry Hall's gone down injured. 35th minute. Not good for Brisbane if he has to come off. He looked lively today, and he looked good last week, so hopefully, for everyone's sake, he's alright to continue, but if not, I'd imagine Majok, or maybe it's a debut for the Kiwi investees, Rojas, maybe he comes on, but either way, hopefully Henry Hall can continue for Brisbane's sake. Looks like Hall will be taken off, and it's Majok to replace him. He's looked good the last few weeks, Majok, so hopefully he can make an impact off the bench for Brisbane and get that opening goal of the game. Looks like pretty much the next play, Brisbane are forced into making another change. Jack Hingett's got a massive gash in the heads by the looks of it, and Corey Brown's coming on, so 2 early changes for Brisbane. That's 2 of their 3 windows used for substitution, so not ideal before half time. Yeah, Hingett is coming off for Corey Brown. Brisbane's really injuries woes continue this season. It's been a hell of a season for Brisbane, and it continues. Here's Yelich, he's on the ball though. It's 1-on-2, he's got Majok with him now. He goes alone. Oh, over. Good play from Yelich, just no end product, unfortunately. Brisbane have free kick here, 30 yards out. Ball in, towards Wadiam, but it's cleared. Yelich has got it. And he has lost it. That's half-time. Half-time. 0-0. All things considered, Brisbane should be happy. 0-0 against top of the table. Here's Alte. Put the cross in. Oh! Boshidar Cryer with the goal. The Bulgarian on the score sheet.
That's a good Wellington Phoenix.
There we go, completely against the run of play. Wellington have the lead. Brisbane have been all over Wellington for the majority of this game, but 5 minutes out of half time and Wellington, first goal of the game. It's Wellington, top of the table. But I didn't see that coming. Here's Yelich. Oh! What a challenge by Van Hatten. What a challenge. Well, at least we think he's got the ball at least. Yelich has got it. On his Sarmiento on his left. Oh! What a save by Paulson. first time he's been called in for the game, and Brisbane have got a corner out of it. Good strike by Armiento. Goes past Pennington. Gets the ball in. O'Shea. Blocked by the Wellington defender. I don't think it was going in anyway. I think it was going straight up Paulson, but Brisbane are winning the ball back here now. They're trying to get something out of this game. 10 minutes to go. In injury time here, he's Corey Brown with the ball into the box. It's clear no one was attacking it from Brisbane's side. Just not quality balls for that final ball that they need. But here's O'Shea. O'Shea gets it back. Here's the Barlow. Takes a ball! And that shot's just a whisker away from putting it in there. It's put back in by the Brisbane. Looks like it might be going after a corner. Here's the ball. No, it's Jelicic. Good ball. Oh, it's in! It's in! I think it's Corey Brown! Loves it! Last minute equaliser for Brisbane. I did not see that coming. Corey Brown, an unlikely goal scorer, equalises for Brisbane. Breaks Wellington up. Wellington was asking whether or not there was a foul in the build-up. I don't think there was, but wow, there we go. Resilience that hasn't been shown from Brisbane in weeks. It's finally showed. And Corey Brown with the equaliser. Who would have thought? Rashell's been played through. No way! They've got a corner, Brisbane. Could they steal a win here? It'd be an unlikely win against top of the table Wellington, but Brisbane, the crowd's behind them. And Brisbane, they're building up for this. It's going to be Armiento that puts the ball on, I think. Here comes the corner. Deep corner. Way too deep. It's a goal kick for Wellington. And I think that's going to be about it. Wellington fans want it to be over, I believe. But either way, it's a great result for Brisbane if this draw comes away here, but it's not over. There it is, all she wrote. A 1-1 draw between Brisbane and Wellington. Brisbane Roar fans should not complain about that. That was against top of the table Wellington. You can't complain about that. So normally this is where the vlog would end, at the end of the men's game, but tomorrow Brisbane Roar women's play at Perry Park. I've got someone to talk to at Perry Park about funding Football Queensland, so I'll talk to you then. So we've just watched the Brisbane Roar lose 2-1 to Melbourne Victory, and I'm here with Chris from Fair Funding for Football. Chris, what were your thoughts on the game, and do you mind tell us a bit about Fair Funding Football?
Yeah, no problem, Dom. Thanks for having me. Yeah, the game was good. Unfortunate result, but generally I thought the Roar were dominant for large stretches of that, and just a scrappy goal at the start of the game, and then an unfortunate penalty to give away. I don't know how the Roar didn't score a few more goals. Whoever the defender was that blocked Mia Corbin's shots a couple of times, phenomenal match for her, but it's unfortunate, but that's how some of the games have gone this season.
And because we're here at Perry Park, and you're the big voice behind Fair Funding for Football, do you mind telling us especially why Perry Park is the ideal place for football?
Well, look, we love Perry Park. It's a great old ground. It's got a lot of football history, and for us, it's all about location. It is smack bang in the centre of town. It's 3 kilometres from the CBD. It's 100 metres from the train station, which means, you know, if we've lost and we're sad, it's quick to get home. But no, it's very accessible by public transport, trains, buses. It's a great old ground, and it just needs a bit of love, bit of funding, and we could turn this into a proper home for football for all of Brisbane and all of Queensland. It's not just about the Roar women here tonight. It's the strikers who play here regularly already. It's their home ground. Brisbane United, if they're successful in the National Second Division, and then the Roar men and women, as we said.
And for people that want to find where to join the petitions and Fair Funding Football, where can they find those?
Well, the Brisbane City Council petition, which closed a couple of weeks ago, was one of the largest of the last decade. There's really clearly a groundswell of support for this home of football. Anyone we ever spoke to on the street, whether they were football fans or not, no matter what it was. As soon as we told them about Perry Park and the fact that it currently isn't getting any Olympic funding, they couldn't believe it. Truly, they were flabbergasted. So you can find all our petitions, our letter writing campaign, everything we're doing at the moment on Facebook at Fair Funding for Football. We're on Twitter at Fund Footy. And I believe we have an Instagram and TikTok page as well. But our Queensland State petition runs until the end of May, so that's coming up. And as I mentioned the letter writing before, we've got the Brisbane City Council elections in 7 weeks, and it's a City Council-owned park. So if we can convince them, that's a huge step in the right direction. The Olympic Venue Review Committee is also open and running until March 18, so we're hoping to get emails there. And then, of course, there's the Queensland State Government who have the decisions on Olympic funding. We'd really like people to let them know as well. But yeah, the best way to find out what to write and who to send it to is to go to Fair Funding for Football on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll help you as much as we can. If you're ever unsure, just reach out and we'll be there.
Thanks for that, Chris. I'll put all the links down in the description, so if anyone wants to check it out, it'll be down in the description.
Excellent. Thanks, Tom. Have a great night.
All right, that's something I just wanted to share a little bit about. I think that's something I'm really passionate about, and I think it's something, like Chris said, that all of Queensland needs for football, especially football. We don't want to be playing in these stadiums like Suncorp every week where we get 5,000 at a game at a 50,000 seater stadium. It's just doesn't look good on the league, and it doesn't look good for especially the Roar. The Roar are the big losers out of all this, having to pay rent for that massive stadium. But anyway, I just wanted to share that message, something that I'm really passionate about. Thank you all for watching. If you've made it this far, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. More vlogs coming this week. And until next time, I'll see you soon.